Check this out, Hyperdrivers. What I have in front of me is a highly accurate, dare I say the most accurate, Return of the Jedi Han Solo blaster that you can buy. And the best part, you could get this thing for under $150. Not bad, right? This was made by my friend John Miller, and it's perfect for collectors on a budget, but even better for cosplayers. Now, I fully intended to create an unboxing video for this, and I even had the reaction that you would expect when you get something as badass as this. But like a dumbass, I didn't see that the mic was muted. So as you can imagine, it's pretty depressing when you come to the video to find out that there's no audio. So it sucks, but you know what? I got this really awesome prop here in front of me, and I can't wait to show you guys up close how good this looks. So John is one of the most knowledgeable people that I know about the DL-44 blaster, Han Solo's blaster. All right, he's been researching it. He's been upgrading his own to try to make it as accurate as possible. He makes all three different versions of the blaster, so you can get a New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, or Return of the Jedi. And he even makes the blasters as they appear even off screen. So like, for example, you can get the hero prop version that you see in the photography shots, or you can go for the Greedo blaster if you wanted to. I suggest that you check out his Etsy page and his YouTube channel, and I'll make sure I'll leave links in the description below so that you guys can go check it out. And you can get all of this for $135, which is fantastic. It's great for budget collectors, like I said before, you know, somebody who wants to have a good-looking Han Solo blaster on display but doesn't have the money to go out and drop, you know, $500–600 on the ones from like Blaster Factory, or to try to make their own out of metal. It's expensive. All right, and you know, this makes it a lot easier to get into it. So I think that's really cool. And then for the cosplayer, you know, you can take this to a con. I had an unfortunate experience recently of going to MegaCon dressed up as the Mandalorian, and I had my Blaster Factory blaster right at my side. I was excited because everything looked pretty cool, only to get there and find out that you can't go into the con with a metal blaster, even if it's fake. You know, they won't let you in. So I had to walk my ass all the way back to the hotel and drop that off, and then go to the con without any blaster at my side, which, what kind of Mandalorian doesn't have weapons, right? So, you know, that kind of blowed. But if I had a plastic one like this, I would have been able to get into the con. So this makes it a lot better for cosplayers. Also, you know, with a weight, you know, factor too. You know, when you have that metal blaster on your holster, you feel it. This is nice, lightweight. You know, it's good for that kind of thing. So come on in. Let's take a closer look at what you get. All right, so this is how it comes pretty much out of the box. The only thing separated is the flash muzzle right here, and then also the scope. That's gonna be separate, but everything else is pretty much already ready to go. There's no assembly required. You can disassemble this if you want to, and it's really cool if you decide to go do that, and you can see how it's built. It's really awesome to do that. On his YouTube channel, there's a video showing you how to disassemble the blaster and how to reassemble it again. If you want to go through with that, I'll make sure I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can check out that video. Every one of the blasters are going to come with this kind of display stand, which is really nice. You have two hooks right here to hold the blaster up in the upright position. And then I like how this arm is situated, is because when you put the blaster back in, it almost hides it and it looks like the blaster is floating in place, which is really cool. All right. You're gonna get a display plaque right here that tells you which version of the blaster that you got. This is the Han Solo Return of the Jedi, and this is the stem bridge version of the blaster. So that's this one right here. You're gonna get a little display stand for your plaque. All right. You also get an orange flash muzzle. So if you wanted to use this for cosplay, or if you're going to, like, you know, a kids event and, you know, they want to allow a more realistic looking weapon, you know, you can take and put this on there, and then that way, you know, they'll know it's a toy. So there's an option there. And then you also get a little cap that you can take and put on the gun, and that will also let you know that it's a toy. So you can have that as well. And the blaster is so freaking cool. I mean, he went as far as to even adding in some of the weathering already for you to go. There's stamping in the Mauser, just like it was on the original weapon before they actually used it. So you can see you got stamping right here. That's really neat. So, I mean, you could pretty much get this out of the box and go right to your con with this and be ready to go if you wanted to. All right. You can also add in a little more weathering and make it even more accurate. But as it is, this is an extremely great starting point for your blaster, right? Check out the flasher muzzle right here. This looks metallic in a way. It's got like a nice little sheen to it. That looks really cool. You can see that, you can see down the muzzle right there. on the barrel. That's very neat. Okay, here's your scope. Check that out. They even has glass back there. So that's a real nice touch. The weapon itself works. So you can open it up, all right, and you can fire it. So it gives it some real nice action feel to it. There's even a safety. Okay, working trigger. The handle has all kinds of texture in it. So this will look really good. I think if you add in a little bit of weathering, it'll definitely bring out some of those details. So that's really nice as well. This is such a really well done model. I'm blown away by this. I mean, if you didn't hold this in your hand and it was a little bit more weathered and just sitting on the shelf, I think you would have a hard time distinguishing this from the real thing. It's this good. That's how much detail he put into this. John, you gotta give yourself a huge pat on the back. Reach around, give yourself a pat on the back. Reach around was probably the wrong word, but you did a fantastic job. This looks really, really cool. For you guys who are budget collectors, I highly recommend that you guys check this out. Even if you're into cosplay, highly recommend that you go check his work out. Go to his Etsy page, go to his YouTube channel, and follow everything that he does. This is super dope. All right, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And until next time, may the force be with you.